Blowing up your friend's bases is something of a rite of passage in Minecraft. And frankly, there's no better way to do it than with a TNT cannon. Howdy folks, my name is Speaker4 and I'm going to show you 5 different levels of TNT cannons that you can build in your Minecraft world. Oh yeah, and by the way, this isn't Java Edition. These cannons might work in Bedrock, but I make no guarantees. So let's get into cannon number 1, the manual cannon. These are all the ingredients you need for it: 32 cobblestone, 9 redstone dust, 12 redstone repeaters, and any type of slab, a water bucket, TNT, and either a flint and steel or button. What you're going to do is make a 3-block wide gap like this, and then dig out a 9-block trench and fill it with cobblestone. At the end of the 9-block trench, you'll place your slab, and then fill in the walls with cobblestone. Place your water bucket down at the end, and then also place one more piece of cobblestone down here at the end, on both sides. Sorry, slab goes here on block 9, and the TNT goes on top of block 9, on top of the slab. Now at this point the cannon is technically done, and you can activate it manually simply by placing a piece of TNT here, piece of TNT here, lighting this one, and then lighting this one. However, you can only do it with 1 power, so this TNT at the end won't go very far, and definitely won't damage that unfortunate fellow over there. So if you want it to be slightly better, here's what you do. Place 2 repeaters going into this block, set to 4 ticks, then fill the rest of the line with redstone dust. Place your button at the end, and then place TNT all the way up to the first row of repeaters and a block of TNT here. Now when we press this button, all these TNT will light, and then this one will light 8 ticks later, blasting it into that cleric's house over there. So the TNT lands on top of the slab and then blasts straight into the cleric's house. Sorry, old fellow. Let's see that work again. TNT on top of the slab, next to the redstone, and then press the button. Oh yeah, that works nicely. So let's move on to cannon number 2, the stacked cannon. The stacked cannon is a variation of the manual cannon, however, it involves a lot more TNT. So we're gonna start the same way, digging a trench 9 blocks long, and loading it up with cobblestone. However, at this point what you're going to do is you're gonna place 5 dispensers on each side. And on top of your last 2 blocks, you're going to place 2 more dispensers, with 2 repeaters set to 4 ticks each going into them. Then you're simply going to cover the rest of the build with redstone, leading up to a button at the end, and then you're going to fill every single one of these with TNT. Once they're all filled with TNT, you're going to hit the button, and TNT is going to dispense and automatically light from every single one of these dispensers, as well as onto the slab at the end, launching it much, much further than the manual cannon. Yeah, that one's a little bit more dangerous. Which brings us on to cannon number 3, the Micro-Cannon, which is a mumbo-jumbo design. Now this cannon is super easy to build and also super small. So the way this one works is you dig a hole, place a fence inside of it, and a stone pressure plate on top. Facing into the block behind the stone pressure plate, you're going to fit 3 dispensers, a water block, a dispenser on top of the water block, some building blocks on either side of the top dispenser, 2 pieces of redstone on either side of the back one, and a redstone torch on top of the final dispenser. Very important. Make sure you place this redstone torch before you fill up the dispensers with TNT, because they will blow up. Then all you do is you fill every dispenser with TNT, place a button on the back dispenser, and set her off. Oh yeah. The way this works is it dispenses 3 blocks of TNT inside the water source, and then a single one on top of this fence, blasting it off into the distance. And this one works pretty much as soon as it fires, you can fire it again. And it can do some serious damage. With the micro cannon done, that brings us over to the good old piston launcher. Now this one's super simple, but it does involve sticky pistons and slime blocks to actually work. What you're going to do is you're going to make a T shape, a lowercase t shape out of cobblestone or whatever building block of your choice. Hollow out the middle, place a repeater set to 2 ticks in the middle, redstone on every block, as well as underneath it, another repeater set to 1 tick, a sticky piston, a slime block, a dispenser facing the slime block, then another sticky piston on the back with a slime block on it, of course. You'll fill this with TNT, place a button on this block, and simply light it off. And the sticky pistons will launch the TNT the exact same distance every time. And this thing is insanely repeatable. You can hit this button pretty much as you want, and it will continue to launch TNT out. Now these are all fun and games and all, but they don't quite have the destructive power as a TNT duper. Now you have to be careful with this one because some servers won't allow TNT dupers. However, it's really hard to beat when it comes to firepower. This one you'll need to build up in the air so that it doesn't blow itself up. But here's all the ingredients you need, as well as some obsidian. I would build high enough that you're not going to accidentally hit anything. That's probably a good start. Place an observer facing into your obsidian block, a slime block on the end of it, and then a 2x2 square of sticky pistons and slime blocks in this orientation, with an observer on the end facing outwards. At this point you have your basic flying machine, so what you're going to do is you're going to put another sticky piston facing this direction, a slime block on the end, and then you're going to make an L shape underneath. At the end of the L you'll place a wall, a detector rail on top, and a minecart. On the side of the L you're going to make another L, place a tube coral fan on the end of it, and then place your TNT underneath your wall. At this point your flying machine is ready to go, so what you're going to do is you're going to break this obsidian, take a redstone torch and place it on the front of this observer, setting off your TNT duper and letting it fly. And it's going to do a lot of damage. Ooh, he's gone. Alrighty folks, TNT cannons can be a little finicky to get right and a little bit dangerous, but hopefully this video has helped you out with all your TNT cannon needs. Folks, why don't you let me know which cannon you like the best? Do you like the manual cannon, the stack cannon, the micro cannon, piston, or the bomber? Hopefully this video helps you out with building them, folks. This has been how to make 5 different TNT cannons in Minecraft. If you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful, hopefully you'll leave a like. I've been Speaker4, and I will catch you on the flip side. Oh, by the way, I think you'll like this video a lot right here, so why don't you check it out, alright? Okay, bye! Let's blow this guy up.